provide quality coverage with overwhelming customer service to be able to do something different than no other insurance agency provides, and that is to make sure that it works out for every single client and we fix it. If something comes up, if there's an issue, we make sure that it works out. We stay on it to completion, so that person doesn't have to call the company, wait on hold, struggle, or stress over that. You know, we only do in two different types of insurance. One is retiree health insurance, which is the Medicare people over 65, Medicare eligible, and then the under 65, which is the new Affordable Health Care Act programs on exchange or off exchange. Of course, there's different ways of handling on each part of that, but essentially for the retirees, we write them, we stay on top of that. We have a whole customer service staff that makes sure that they take care of everything for that person. If an error comes up, they fix it. For the people under 65, you know, dealing in the new Affordable Health Care Act has been a challenge, and certainly we have the people capable of resolving those challenges. Yeah, no doubt. You know, the Affordable Health Care Act has set out new challenges and challenges beyond what we would have anticipated, and they're still going. We've had many of people that have called us that couldn't do it online, you know, just not possible. And, you know, so it certainly created challenges, but behind all the challenges is opportunities. We're one of the few companies that is left that really still provides that. Lots of agents have exited because of the challenges.
You know, unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand insurance or how it works, and when they're in group coverage, you know, when they retire, they think they have to stay with the group coverage, but unfortunately, there's in most cases, there's a lot of other options that are available to them. But you know, they just don't understand, and that's where we come into play, because we can provide you know, options compared to the retiree group to the individual market from 65 and beyond, because there are a lot of great options available.
And I tell everybody it's kind of like anything else. You could buy a repair manual for your automatic transmission online, but fixing it is a whole different story. And it's the same way in insurance. We know that job very well. We're certainly not, you know, rocket scientists, but we know how to get that fixed, and we know how to work with those providers to make sure it works out for those people.